E.N.D here, day 8 and penultimate day for the spoilers of Phyrexia, all will be 1, 2 days and the set will be fully revealed, or in our case, fully completed. Let's start. And I want to start as always with a couple of common cards. Crawling Chorus for 1 white, it's a 1-1 with Toxic 1. When it dies, create a 1-1 colorless Phyrexia Mite artifact creature token with Toxic 1 and this creature can't block. Vraska's Fall for 2 and 1 black, instant. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter. Duress, reprint of Duress with new artwork, 1 black, sorcery, target opponent reveals their hands, you choose a non-creature, non-land card from it, that player discard that card. Hex Gold Hover Wings, 3 and 1 white, it's an artifact equipment for Mirrodin, meaning that when it enters the battlefield, you will create a 2-2 red rebel creature token, then attach this equipment to it. Equipped creature has flying. Creatures you control that are equipped get +1/+0, equipped for 2 and 1 white. Porcelain Zealot for 3 and 1 white, it's a 2/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If that creature has Toxic, instead gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Font of Progress for 1 blue artifact, enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. 3. Tap, target player mills X cards, where X is the number of oil counters on Font of Progress. Proliferate this and you will mill your opponent. Distorted Curiosity, 2 and 1 blue, sorcery, Corrupted. The spell costs 2 less to cast if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Draw 2 cards. It's not bad that for 1 blue you can draw 2 cards. Vet Emergence, 4 and 1 black, sorcery, put target creature card from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control. Proliferate. It's nice that it says from a graveyard, not your graveyard. Churning Reservoir for 1 red artifact, at the beginning of your upkeep, put an oil counter on another target non-token artifact or creature you control. 2. Tap, create a 1-1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature token. Activate only if an oil counter was removed from a permanent you control this turn, or a permanent with an oil counter on it was put into a graveyard this turn. Venomous Brutalizer, 2 and 2 green, it's a 4/4 with Toxic 3. Enters the battlefield, you may pay 1 and 1 green. If you do, proliferate. Evolving Adaptive for 1 green, it's a 0/0, enters the battlefield with an oil counter on it. It gets +1/+1 for each counter on it. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has greater power or toughness than Evolving Adaptive, put an oil counter on it. Armed Scrape Gorger for 1 and 1 green, it's a 0/3. Gets +3/+0 as long as it has 3 or more oil counters on it. Tap, add 1 mana of any color, which is not bad. Whenever it becomes tapped, exile target card from a graveyard and put an oil counter on it. Voidwing Hybrid for 1 blue and 1 black, it's a 2-1 with flying, Toxic 1. When you proliferate, return it from your graveyard to your hand. The last few rare cards left. Throne Breaker of Silence, 3 and 2 greens, a 5/5. This spell can't be countered. Trample. Throne Breaker of Silence can be the target of non-green spells your opponent controls or abilities from non-green sources your opponent controls. As long as it's your turn, Throne has also Indestructible. Miglos Maze Crusher for 1/1 red and 1 green. It's a 4/4. Enters the battlefield with 5 oil counters on it. 1. Remove an oil counter from it. It gains Vigilance and Menace until end of turn. 2. Remove 2 oil counters from it. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. 3. Remove 3 oil counters from it. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Mirrex, a land, a sphere. Tap, add 1 colorless or waste. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if Mirrex enters the battlefield this turn. It's a nice mana fix. 3. Tap, create a 1-1 colorless Phyrexian Mite artifact creature token with Toxic 1 and this creature can't block. So that was the last card in this particular day 8 and penultimate day of the spoilers of Phyrexia, all will be 1. Join me again tomorrow for the last day of the spoilers of this completed set. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.